Hey, what's up, Ted? Do you mind joining? I don't know how it works, but I'm trying to test my audio. I think I got it dialed in. Power naps are good.
Did you know that one commercial real estate deal can completely change your life? Unlike other investments, all it takes is one good deal and you
cat is that? And are they a handful? Get the Google app to find out. Use Lens to learn what breed it is. And then ask a
Okay, let's fix something. I don't hear you. Do you hear me? I'm still learning this StreamYard stuff. I see you though.
You got to make sure you know who it is.
Boom.
There
I
we go.
got you.
See?
Oh,
Why we got an echo?
Click on your face or click on your thing. How you doing?
Yeah, we got a little echo.
A little bit?
Yeah, we got an echo.
I turned. Oh, you know why? How about now? Is it okay now? I froze you.
The echo rate. I'm trying to fix the echo right now. See if it's on my end or not. Echo. See, fixed it. Oh wait, now it came back. It's like
That's weird.
you're on your end then.
Okay, let me try mine. I have echo cancellation off on mine. I think I'm hearing it now. But I know they do that for. How about now?
Yeah, it's better, I think. Yep, it's
I
fixed.
turned the echo cancellation off on my end.
Oh yeah, that's what you got to do sometimes. Put on or off. I put my guitar teddy bear up there for you.
There, I
But
like
yeah, I
that.
just woke up. Yep, the little guitar
You
bear.
have some
Yeah.
crazy hours, don't you?
Huh? Yeah,
You got
because
crazy hours.
it's just I'm trying to get another job. Some other little job. I only have one little tiny job, and then on disability, so I really need another little job though,
Did
like
you hurt
another 20
yourself,
hours
or
a week.
what happened?
Oh yeah. I've had 2 head-on car crashes that were not my fault. They weren't my fault, and sports injuries too, work industry, but I've got 6 herniated discs, and that's just the ones on the cervical, thoracic, and lumbar. And then I got like a problem. I mean, literally, I got like 7 or 8 problems with my body. Like I got, wait, maybe 9. Hold on. I got an ankle problem. I got a knee problem. I got a shoulder problem. So I got 9 problems. So I'm on morphine. I'm on like morphine and oxycodone. And yeah, that's why I told you I sleep all wacky schedules. Because it's just crazy. So I'm now losing weight, trying to get more energy. Like I'm fighting this shit. And then I'm going to get surgery. I'm going to get surgery on my L5S1.
Damn, dude.
That's the worst one. All this shit pretty much like where I would say where it became to where it really limited me. I would say it was like, it happened. The first time it happened was in, what was it, 1980? What was the first accident? 80 or no, 91? No, 91 was the first accident. Or 1990. The first one was 1990. Okay, that was a little bit. I could handle it. Yeah, and then like 2003 was the second time. Both I was in Trans Ams. Yeah, both times I was in Trans Ams. And then when I really screwed my back up was in 2007. And that's when I rapidly declined in 2007.
Man,
but
so
yeah,
are you flying high on that stuff, or?
Well, that's the thing is that, it's just, I've been cutting back and stuff, but it's just, you got to lose weight. You got to get in shape. I mean, I'm going to have to fight like hell to reclaim some of my life, but once I get the surgery, I lose the weight. Like I already lost 6 pounds last month and I didn't even really, do much exercise or anything. So it's encouraging because all you gotta do is eat lower carbs for my situation at least. But
That's
yeah,
what
it's
I
gonna
did.
be.
I'm still big too, but I lost like 100 pounds. I used to be way bigger than this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work, man. It's gonna be a lot of work. But
Lots of
that's one.
discipline. You need discipline.
Yep, I'm making some big changes right now. So, the biggest thing really is eating. People don't realize how much it is. I mean, sometimes you can lose weight just by eating. You don't even need to exercise at first. It's good to exercise though, but they just proper eating, and you can lose a shitload of weight just eating right. And then you add the exercise in when you can. Yeah, all you got to do is walk. You could just swim or walk. That's all you got to do. Swim or walk is all you need to do. And then you could keep building up.
Cool. So you're able to hear me pretty good on your end then, right?
Yeah. Like I said, I've been wanting you to have on my channel because they're getting used to seeing the other
I
guitar
bought some
guys.
new equipment today.
Okay, yeah, because they want to play with you. Like we're going to probably have a concert on my channel, possibly on Thursday night or maybe even tomorrow night.
Yeah. You guys they're on the East. Where's Steve from?
Well, Steve's in Vancouver, Canada.
Okay.
So he's West Coast, basically 3 hours behind. Then you got Q in Kentucky. And it might be that, like, it's either going to be Tuesday or Thursday. They're probably going to be there. So it might be tomorrow night. We're going to have a concert. And maybe I'm going to try to get this guy named Jeff H. So it might be at least 3 guys over there. And then if you were there, it'd be 4 people. And what they'll do is they'll play a backing track, and then you guys alternate. And then I'll slide you guys over. I have to show you how to do it.
That's what you did the other day on your channel, right?
Yeah, you saw it. Yeah. Oh yeah, you did see me doing it. Yeah, when I was sliding them over. Yeah, I just keep sliding them over, and that's what you do. I'm on my cell phone too doing that. It's better from a laptop, but I have these little glasses I wear, and it makes everything real big. And then I just use my little thumb. Not my thumb, my pinky. Sometimes I have to use my pinky if there's a bunch of people on the panel. I use my pinky and just slide you guys over. And each time somebody, then you guys keep playing. It's really cool. It sounds awesome.
Well, I wanted to dial in my audio for that because I tried the other night on Guitar Talk Universe and I just couldn't dial it in. It's kind of embarrassing, but at least I tried. Because they called on me and I was like, shit, I gotta put a shirt on. Let's get ready to go. And
do you got it figured out now? Do you got it working?
So because I couldn't get the audio going both ways on my streaming setup, but I bought this new interface today and everything goes through it. It's pretty cool, and I got it for a good thing. Let's see if you can hear my guitar.
Yeah, I hear everything right now. Because I might go live at 12 tonight, and then you could jump up there and see if it works too.
At 12?
Yeah, I might go live right at midnight.
I'm gonna be sleeping.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, midnight my time. But
where are you? West Coast, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll be 9 o'clock your time.
Oh, yeah. No, sorry, I'm retarded right now. Okay, 9 o'clock. That's in a half hour.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can hear I'm going to turn my echo cancellation back off, and if you can hear my guitar. And let me know if I blow your ears out, because I can adjust that too. Tell me you heard it.
Yeah, I heard it.
See, they could hear my voice the other night, but they couldn't hear my guitar. It was getting drowned out some way. I've been trying to get Pete on board to do this. He's hard to get a hold of sometime, or he's got a busy life.
Yeah.
But
there's the echo back though.
Oh yeah. So when I talk, I have to take it off. I can live with that.
Yeah, remember, Pete is a very independent guy. I've noticed that. He's very independent. And see, that's what makes him successful on this channel, because he's independent.
He built that shit by himself.
That's right. And what he does is he plays all those all the people that are supporting him. He goes and takes all those requests, and people love that. And that's why his
Yeah.
channel's
See, I'm not a
exploding.
request guy. I haven't sat down to learn a song in like 20 years.
Hmm.
I just
But that's what makes Pete
everything
so
I
damn
play
good.
is 100%, you know, improvised.
Pete is
And I have a
exactly
track.
what YouTube wants. You know what I mean? Like what YouTube wants is exactly what Pete is. Pete is like perfect, man. Because
Yeah.
like he just satisfies all the people watching. It's simple as that.
Yeah, he blew up, dude. I've been with him
Hmm.
since I think late summer when he didn't have that many subscribers, and then he blew up once he changed his name
Yeah.
because he was like Rican Metal 99 or 911 or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. I seen it too, and at first, yeah, I could tell it wasn't gonna fly like that. And then, surely, right after I seen that name, he like changed it the next day.
Yeah. But he's pretty cool, dude. I talked to him off the stream too, and we share ideas. And
I got him on Instagram now, so
there you go. Yeah, nice guy. He's
but
in
yeah,
Florida
he is
too.
perfect.
I don't know if he's in the
Yeah,
same area as you.
no, he's up in Central Florida, and eventually,
Okay.
I'm gonna be going up that way. I might be within an hour of him or 2 hours of him. So,
Nice. I live
but
in
then I want
Midland,
to get.
California. Don't mistake
Oh,
me
okay,
for
yeah,
those LA fruitcakes.
yeah, I want to get a guitar sometime this year.
Oh yeah. Get a guitar.
I got a little tongue drum. I've been Googling, like not Googling, fiddling with that thing, just to learn some notes and get my mind on it. And it was perfect. It was a nice little tongue drum. It's only $25. I mean, I'll have to play it for you when I get better at it. But yeah, I've been playing with it a little bit. It's a little tiny little drum, but it's cool. It's $25, man.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just to get anything into music, Steve's like, get it. It's a cheap way to get into music. So that's what I did. It was like $25, man. It was on sale at
How did
Amazon
you
for.
end up hooking up with those guys, or even getting yourself into the guitar community?
Yeah, I actually was, hanging out with people. I was getting more into the chat community because I was doing tickets. That I've always liked music because, see, I used to work in retail sales of music. I used to work in music distribution. I used to be a DJ. So I've been around music my whole life. Okay, and then music's been my whole life. Like guitars, and I've always liked all that stuff in concerts, and just like I'm a mega fan of music. Plus, worked in all those industries, and then I just started realizing that these people on YouTube, some of them need to be promoted and stuff. So I just started promoting people and getting to be friends with people. So then there was this guy that had a chat channel that was at one time. He was actually giving those guys money, and he used to have these guitar guys up there. And I'm like, oh man, these guys are so cool. And that's how I saw Steve and Q, and then Ryan and Randy and all the other guys.
So I
I
wonder if Stephen Q popped up into my feed because of you, because I had subscribed to you before I even heard of them.
Yeah, it probably was because of that, because that's what that algorithm does. Because I've been latching on to all kinds of guitar guys lately. I've been, meeting a whole bunch of people and kind of almost like trying to assemble a little team, like just trying to band a whole bunch of people together.
Got it.
And that's what happened though, and that's what I've been doing. So that's one. I want to be a variety channel. I want to do fishing. I want to do Nintendo 1 and Nintendo 2 video games. Then I got the chat channel, and then I got the tickets. So yeah, what was five things. So it'll be chat,
I wouldn't
tickets,
even know
guitars,
what make videos about.
video games. Yeah, I forgot what it is. I got five topics I want to do. I wanted to have a variety channel with 5 different things.
The retro gaming's a big thing too.
Yeah, because I have Nintendo 1 and Nintendo 2. So I want to focus on retro gaming, like all games before 1995 and older.
Yeah.
And then the chat, then the tickets, then the music. I can't I'm already keep forgetting with the fishing. Eventually add the fishing.
What do you fish for out there?
Usually they got over here, they got bass and peacock bass and tarpons and snooks. Yeah. It's just been so hot. I mean, I have one chance to go fishing, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. We got another cold front coming down. So I may slip out there and try to fish. Huh?
You say it's been hot over there?
Yeah, it's been really hot. It hit 90 today, or 89. It hit 89 today.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're about to just get into the 80s here.
Oh, yeah. Summer's coming. If we get this last cold blast, it might be the last cold blast we get. I don't know. It might even go to the upper 50s, they're saying, but I don't know. Like the things change, the jet stream changes. Like right now, I'm pulling up the weather. Let's see if we're going to, I'm trying to see this here. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to see the weather right now. I'm just dying to see if it's what they're forecasting it to be. But yeah, because it's been really hot here. See, the dew point is at 71 right now. That's extremely high. Real sticky. 83% humidity. Okay, yeah, because see, tomorrow, let's see what we got here. So today, it was hit the 89, 75. Tomorrow, the first little wave of the cold front. Okay, there's two cold fronts coming. One of them pushes through tomorrow, and we got some rain. It's going to be 84, 65 tomorrow. Then 83, 66, 83, 68. Then Friday, another cold front starts punching through. So it's going to hit 86, 63. And then it's supposed to be 85, 60, and then 82, 65. But that 82, 60 on Saturday night, it could be like, I'm inland, sometimes we get 2 degrees cooler, so it could be 58. So that would be spectacular, man. These temperatures coming up, starting tomorrow, actually, it's going to be pretty pleasant.
And you're used to that shit over there? You've been there for a while?
Because I've been here for 40 years. We're kind of used to that heat. But it's kind of a humid heat too, man. It's a little nauseating. But it's still, you get used to it.
Yeah, I can't really complain about the weather too much out here.
Yeah, I love that humidity, you guys over there. The only thing I wouldn't like over there is that freaking smog.
That's
coffee.
That's LA. That's down south. That's not me. I live Northern California. In fact, a lot of people up here, they're talking about they want to secede from California and call it the state of Jefferson.
Oh yeah, you got coffee down there. See that coffee? Coffee's down there in the chat. Your friend, you got somebody named.
That's my wife.
Coffee. Oh, that is. Oh, okay. I thought it was just a friend. Coffee.
Yeah, that's my wife. She shows up to my live streams when nobody does.
It's fine.
I tried to teach her guitar, but it didn't really take.
Yeah, I could tell. I'm going to have to be patient with it. But I already won a pedal off Steve's channel. He's got all this extra stuff there.
You were the winner. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was the winner of that pedal. So it's some Brazilian pedal is what he said. It's a Brazilian pedal. I forgot what he said. I think he said it was worth like $100, $150, something like that. I think he said $100.
Yeah, you start with one and you end up with a bunch.
Yeah. So he said $100 pedal. It's a great first pedal for me. So yeah, I already got one part coming here. So that's cool. My first piece. That's my first piece of guitar music. And then see, we had my ex had bought me and my ex. We had bought 2 guitars and 2 amps to play, and then Hurricane Wilma, literally months later, ripped off the roof and destroyed the guitars. Water damage. Yeah, water amp on the water. The water got all in the amps and in the guitar and destroyed them. So that's what happened to the guitars. And luckily they were like Temu specials, and they were garbage anyway. They were just pure garbage. So I hope this next guitar I get is going to be a little bit better than those. I mean, I think we paid like
nowadays
$75.
pretty inexpensively. You can get a good starter guitar, and it'll be actually a good guitar.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking really close. I'm going to, make a good purchase here. Like either somebody that's selling some stuff off or donating or giving away. You know what I mean? Like I want to be really, watching close because I don't want to make the same mistake of just going on eBay, which is what we did, and we just bought shit off of eBay.
Yeah,
and it was garbage. It was garbage. Yeah, it was brand new, but it was garbage.
Just clean it up, sometimes it'll be dirty, but I got it. I don't know if you can see, but I got all these amps around me, and I bought every
that's the whole thing. Yeah, Stephen Q. Okay. Yeah, Stephen Q planned to guide me. You know what I mean? Like they're not gonna let me. Yeah, they're gonna watch and see what they're gonna recommend for me to buy stuff or whatever.
Yeah, it looks like they've been doing it a while. I think I'm the youngster of the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 38.
Yeah, I think they want somebody like you to join the team, and what you'll do is just 1 or 2 nights a week, you're going to help educate the community and jam out. So you're going to be doing 2 things. You're going to be helping
learn from them because I'm kind of
you're going to learn. But you're going to help. You're going to help people like me, though. See, that's what you don't understand. You're going to learn. You're going to get to play, and you're going to help people. So, I mean, you're going to have a win-win-win right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to get knowledge. You're going to give knowledge, and you're going to get to play. That's what I'm saying. You got a triple win right there.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'm kind of stuck. I feel like I've just been playing the same stuff for a bunch of years. I haven't practiced in 20 years. I just pick up and jam out to a backing track. It's fun. I enjoy improvising, but I definitely need to learn some new licks.
Oh, I see her now. Coffee Life. Yeah, I didn't even look at her picture till just now. I can see her. She's blonde hair. Okay, I see her now. Okay. I didn't realize it was female. I thought it was a male at first, just to assume. I never looked at her picture. Yeah, I see her avatar now. But yeah,
So,
you're
win
gonna
big
love
on
it,
those scratchers?
What's funny? I've won $1,000 31 times, but I've never won a penny more than $1,000 on a scratch-off ticket. Never. And I've been playing those tickets since 1988.
$100 one time.
Okay, I've been playing those tickets off and on since 1988. I didn't get really heavy into them again until 2005. It's so I've been only heavy into them for about 20 years.
Okay. Wow.
But yeah, you got to be really careful with those tickets because especially when you don't have money coming in and stuff, you got to really watch out. But luckily, I got some people in my
community. I buy them a lot now. I think since I've been married, I don't really mess with them. Every once in a while, we'll be on like a road trip or something, and I'll buy.
Best thing to do is go and buy like 2. Buy 2 in a row, and like of 1 or 2 games that you like, or maybe 3 games, whatever. And okay, so like if you're buying 1s and 2s, okay, the $1 and $2 tickets, you always want to buy 5. Okay, 5 in a row. If you're buying $5 tickets or $10 tickets or $20 tickets, then you're going to buy 2 in a row. But I wouldn't even recommend spending more than $20 on any ticket. I don't even recommend 20.
And I do that too. I'll buy like 2 $5 pokers,
and
then I'll do like 2 $5 bingos.
Yeah, I don't even recommend going over $10 increment because the 20s are not even that much better. So you're better off just don't play higher than $10 increment ticket. Just buy like 2 10s, 2 5s, or go with like 5 2s or 5 1s. That's it. That way you stay on point. Your budget, the most you're gonna spend is maybe $40 at the most, and that gives you a nice little chance to win some money. And that's what I've been doing, and I've actually been making money quite often. Spending 40 or less. but you got to stay on, on the budget, because you just throw money away, especially when you buy those $50 tickets or 30s or 20s. It's just too much.
Yeah, I think I bought a $30 ticket once, and that was a bust.
Yeah, it's too much money. Think about that 30. You could go and you could pretty much pick up like 10 other tickets or 20 other tickets with that same amount. It's too much to put on the one, and to basically put one egg in one basket. You could spread it around.
Yeah,
It's too risky. It's too much risk.
well, that's pretty cool. Well, I hope you get a guitar soon, man.
Yeah, I don't know when. I don't want to rush it. And then I want to, I just have no money to get anything right at this moment. But yeah, I am going to be selling off a bunch of game stuff. I got some people interested. I used to work like at a GameStop type place. I worked at 3 different places. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff, a PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, and N64. I'm dumping my entire collection on those 3 game systems. And there was multiple systems. I got 2 or 3 N64 systems. I had a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, plus all the accessories and all the games. So think about that. That's, maybe I have a couple real rare games in there too. I don't know, but I'm hoping to flip it.
I've been looking for that
grand
stuff too, because I'm gonna get an old tube TV, set it up in my garage, and I'm gonna probably get all the. I have an old Sega Genesis that I got for my 6th birthday.
You don't need to do that, right? They have adapters. You could just get a regular flat screen and then just get an adapter.
Oh, but it looks different.
But they have adapters.
Yeah,
there's no need to pick up a piece of crap. Yeah, don't even bother. Get a nice flat screen and then get an adapter. They got adapters online. You could get them from like Amazon or something.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is put like smart TV to Nintendo adapter or something like that, and all this stuff pops up. So because they know nobody wants to go out and find a piece of crap, old TV and lug that sucker around.
Yeah. Yeah, those things are heavy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really liking this piece of equipment I bought today. I looked it up just in my Google search trying to find something, and then I got to the store, and then the sign said something different online. It said it was $479 in the store.
Whoa, wait, how much? $500.
They said that in the store, and I said, "What the hell?" It said $300 online, and then they said, "No, it's actually $199." So I said, "Shit."
Oh, you were happy about that then? Yeah, $200.
And then I got new headphones too, because I had these old ones. They were leaving black plastic on my ears.
Yep, I had the same problem. That's like the most common problem is the crap leaves plastic on your ear. You're right. It starts falling apart every time.
So I had it all behind my ears, and then I keep freshly shaved head, so it's like you can see it everywhere.
Yeah, you have to keep washing your head and your face. You keep washing it off.
But these were only $50. So they should.
Yeah, you get a lot for 50. Yeah, there's some good stuff out there to buy. That's cool. Now you got this good piece of equipment. You think it's going to solve all the problems?
I think it is. And then I don't know what I did. I've been working on this since Saturday night, trying to get it dialed in, and I finally did.
And you probably have an extra auxiliary plug on that too. See, and you can use that to plug the wife in if she's screaming at you. You could just plug her in there, and you could turn her off.
Right? Yeah, it's got a guitar input. That's my main one, and then I got one for this mic that I'm using. You can hear that. And there's one it says keyboard, and then there's one that turns on whatever I got going in my computer, and then there's Bluetooth, which is what you're hearing the backing track from this phone that I have.
Yeah, and you're doing it the right way. See these backing tracks that are independent. That way you don't get copyright claims.
I still do sometimes.
Yeah, then you can edit them off now. It will give you an option. And
I did one that was such generic blues.
Yeah.
So generic that it registered as some other blues song. It didn't sound anything like it. And I had to fight my case on it.
Yeah, you could either fight the case, or you could just trim out the segment, or you can
I
erase the
went
song.
straight to appeal. I was like, what the hell? Nobody owns 12 bar blues, you know?
Yeah.
And fuck, my guitar solos were better than the shit that was on the track that they were saying I was stealing from.
Mhm.
So yeah. So are you gonna go live soon?
I mean, it doesn't have to be at midnight. It's just, that's usually what time, it's just somewhere around
Yeah.
there between like,
So where'd you meet
12,
all these other
12:30.
people that show up?
I just keep meeting them, like you have to look too. Sometimes like you just type in the word guitar in the search bar and
Yeah.
people pop up, or put rock out or something like that. You just start putting like rock words in there, metal or concert or like, guitar rips or riffs or whatever. And before you know it, you start meeting people, or you get connected to videos, and then you go and look at their profile, and then you see that, okay, this person goes live, you sub to them, you listen, and then if they suck you or whatever, or they're assholes, you just unsub to them. But that's how I've
Yeah.
been meeting people. But you have to
I don't know
look,
if you've have you seen Dan Anderson?
No, not yet.
So I started following him, and then I met people in his chat, and then sure enough, Take Two drum covers is actually linked up with them. And
Okay,
so
I've seen that
I
guy.
ended up meeting like all these people. I guess they're like in New Jersey, most of them, or that area or something like that. But Take Two, they'd all done like a collaboration. I think it was like a Toto song or something like that. But they did a collaboration video. Came out pretty cool. So
Yeah,
one of
there's
these days
some.
I'm going to collaborate with somebody. I want to record music. I need to get back into writing, and because I haven't done that stuff since high school.
There's a ton of good talent on YouTube. Untapped talent. Because
there's this kid.
Yeah.
He's like 14 years old.
That's the kid I see. I saw you over there. We were both over there together. Yeah, Tyler. Both of us were over there. Remember?
Tyler's way good.
Yep. So we were over there together. I seen you in the chat.
Yeah, Tyler's way good. I even kind of I noticed him. I don't know, maybe like 6 months ago, and then for some reason he wasn't coming up in my feed or whatever, and then he came back, and I was like, dude, this kid has improved like massively.
Yeah, I call him the Energizer Bunny, and he cracks up every time I call him that.
Oh, really?
That's my nickname for him. Yeah, and he laughs every time. He loves when I call him.
The kids have such good resources for guitar these days.
Yeah, when he starts really going ripping, I'll call him an Energizer Bunny and watch when I'll wait till you're there, and I'll do it, and you watch how he gets all blushy and stuff, but he loves that nickname.
That's funny.
I'm trying to get him to call himself that.
He should.
He's a good kid though.
Yeah,
I yell at people in the chat. I'm not a mod, but I try to people get saying a lot of cussing and stuff, and he's a kid, man. We don't want to corrupt him with all that vulgarities and stuff.
Yeah, I was already corrupted when I was his age, but he seems like a good kid.
I know, but he seems that type that he's not really been bombarded by a bunch of ghetto thuggy type YouTubers, that are haters or whatever you call them, trolls. Yeah, he's not. The criminal corruption of YouTube hasn't hit him yet. So I'm trying to keep this guy innocent. So people come in there, cussing or dropping racist comments, I yell at them, even though I'm not a mod. Yeah, trying to keep the kid clean. Keep bad people away from this kid.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a mod. Oh, I'm a mod on yours and Pete's. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, one of these days I'll get to show off my guitar collection. This is like I'll go to war with this thing. Made in America. Stays in tune.
Yeah. See, eventually one of you guys is going to want to sell one of your guitars or something, and that's kind of what I'm hoping on. But if not, I'll at least have the Guitar Universe guys help me pick my guitar or find me something, whether it's eBay Marketplace or Guitar Center. But or probably some local guy, because those guitar centers are going to probably rip you off. Because they got to pay their
It's hit
rent.
or miss. Sometimes you get lucky and there's people that don't know how to price shit, and that goes both ways. So
Okay.
you'll find things that are overpriced, but then you'll find something like, what? I better jump on this before somebody notices,
We'll see what I'm going to do. That's what I love about the internet now. We have, where I can go on Messenger with these two guys. I'll set up a group, and then I'll take them in there with me when I go into maybe, say, a Guitar Center or two. And we'll look to see, like you said, if there's any little hidden gems in there that are, misplaced or mispriced.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they're sympathetic too. If like you're the first time you're ever getting into guitars or something, they know on the back end, if they give you a good deal then, that they're going to make more money on you in the future. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that somebody is going to be lenient with me, and then, just give me a great deal to get me into it.
Yeah. Yeah, because you need a guitar and nowadays you don't necessarily need an amp. I got these big things behind me, but that's because I'm a collector. But
Yeah.
I'm using. So this thing that I bought has built-in guitar sounds in it too. So I don't have to use all the external stuff anymore. Because I was using, I don't know if you can see it, but I was using this thing.
Wow.
For my tones up until today. So these days,
I'm sure the wife was happy when it was only $200 versus $400. I bet you the wife was happy.
I didn't tell her, but I did tell her I used my credit card today.
At least it's half price compared to what you were going to spend.
Oh, yeah.
See, now you're set.
I wasn't prepared to spend that much, but I thought that $300 was a worthy investment because I'm doing this pretty regularly now. Oh, I don't know if you knew, but you just recently subscribed to me, right?
Yeah.
So January, I know what date it was, January 15th, I was fixing my tailgate. My tailgate on my truck had got stuck closed. So I had to pull the little panel off and, loosen the mechanism and get it open. But I was putting the panel back on, and I sat each bolt, and I drove it down with my impact driver. But the last one wouldn't seat. So I grabbed it with my two fingers and I hit it with the impact. And then I took the face of my middle finger off with it under the washer. And then it wasn't really stitchable. But I saw a wound care specialist, and it pretty much got me. I don't know if you can see the scar, but it's that one right there. But I just started playing a couple weeks ago again, and it took me some time. I had to, because my nerves are still growing back or repairing themselves. So I started doing a live stream with just not using my middle finger, flipping everybody off like that, playing.
Yeah.
I just started using the middle finger again within the last week or two. So, and I'm slowly getting my chops back. I'm like really rusty after almost 2 months of not playing.
Yeah, because I'm so 50-50 on, do I just take a night off? Because remember, I was live yesterday too. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I almost feel like I need a break. I still might not go live. But I'm like right now, I'm flip flopping to go live, to not go live, to go live. Sometimes I go live like at 3 a.m, which is actually midnight your time.
Right.
Sometimes I go live as late as midnight or 1 a.m. your time. Like super late. So I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm so flip flopping about it because I do feel like I do need a break. You know what I mean? Like, because when you do these lives, they're used to 2 hours.
If there's any level of doubt, just don't even. That way you come back fresh and you're good.
That's right. That's what it is. I don't feel fresh right now. Like I feel like I'm pushing myself.
I don't know. I had some of the mojo yesterday. some days I'll jam and I'm just not really feeling it.
Hmm.
And you can get it too, but like I was getting pretty into it yesterday. Even today. Today wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I figured nobody's going to help you come up and test your StreamYard because I almost did go live. You know what I mean? Like I almost did, and then I'm like, nah, nobody's going to come up here and help you.
So you've been streaming for how long now?
Oh man, so I've been since 2019, I think was the first time, or now let's
Oh,
just
okay.
call it 2020. So, you know, when the pandemic happened, that's when it really that's when YouTube blossomed because everybody was cooped into their house and we had nothing else to do. Remember?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what happened. Oh, here's another guy I watched. This guy named Sparky. Okay, and he hasn't gone live yet, but yeah, he's not live. I was going to show him to you. But this guy could go live in 1 minute. He does like heavy metal techno.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think
That
he's about
sounds
to go live. Let's
What's
see.
his name? Sparky?
Sparky. It's Sparky Sin. Okay, he lives in Ohio. Oh, I'm sorry, Iowa. I was actually born in Iowa, so he lives in Iowa. And this guy's kind of a maniac, man. He's I think you might like him. He's kind of like he's like into like electronic music. So he's kind of like I
Okay.
said, it's like kind of like electronic techno-y type rock and metal, but it's unique. Okay, and the guy is kind of like another Petey Weedy. He's a lot like Pete,
I
and
you might not ever want to Google that.
but yeah, this is the guy's name right here. I kind of recommend this guy. He's pretty
Sin, and
cool.
I got Find Nude Sparky Sin
Yeah,
porn
see?
videos featuring the porn star fucks.
No. This one. Look. No, it ain't no porn shit. Even though you know I'm a goofball and I do get into weird stuff. Let's see that guy right there. Yeah, right there. See, Sparky Sinn. See that? Sparky.
Yeah.
Space Sin. Yeah, this guy's really cool, man. Yeah, he plays around a lot, so it's a little monotonous at times, but you know, he still belts out a lot of good songs during his session. I thought he was going to go live right now, but apparently he's not because he was supposed to go live at 11.
Upcoming, yeah, scheduled for 4/7/25 at 8 p.m. He's late.
Yeah, he's late. You're right. He's late. He said he's running late.
You know what? I
So,
might have
yeah.
seen this guy before.
Yeah, I mean, I could pull up one of his streams. Just let me see if I can find a song that I'll just sample it real quick so we don't get in trouble. I'm gonna play a little bit of it, just a couple seconds worth.
Hey, what's up, account? Account came in.
Oh, account emails here.
Yeah. He said, "Get some."
I just saw him. He was just at another somebody. I found another music channel tonight, and I saw him in there. Oh, see, here we go. Bark at the Moon. So let's put this on because we know it's Ozzy. So he's got Bark at the Moon. I'm gonna play just a sample of this. Let's see. Maybe I gotta get the damn commercials. Let's see. Oh, there we go. See? Yeah, that's about all I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, when I'm scrolling through my stuff, I'll take a look at him.
Yeah, I can only play about that much time. If I do any more than that, we can get a copyright or get in trouble. So I just wanted to give you a quick sample of what he looked like. That's Sparky, though. I have to just turn the volume down. I couldn't get it to click out of it quick enough. But that was he was doing Bark at the Moon, Ozzy. You know, so he puts like it's kind of like an electronic techno type Bark at the Moon. But it's unique, you know. He's different. That's what I like about him. He's creative and different.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, everybody's got to have their own little different thing. I hope I'm different enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm probably never going to be the guy to take requests.
So you're doing Yeah, you're doing backing tracks and you're being original. See, so you're different.
Yeah. What's
So
up,
you're not
account? How you
copying.
doing? Isn't it past
Yeah,
your
you're not.
bedtime? Oh, he's on my side of the country. I forgot.
Oh, he's on West Coast.
Yeah, I think he's in Southern California.
Yeah, I just saw him in a channel today, but I can't remember which one it was. It was a metal. It was a music. All I know is it was a music channel, but I don't, for the life of me, I can't remember who the hell he
Yeah,
was.
I've never
he
seen him
was in.
anywhere else.
Yeah, he was on a music channel that I just discovered.
What's funny
I
is
seen him.
most places I go to, I end up seeing Tyler. And I always
Yeah.
joke with him, tell him to quit following me.
Yeah, so Tyler hops around too.
Yeah. But yeah, he's young enough. He'll get his exposure sometime, and then, like, I think he's prodigy level. You know,
Yeah, he's
I'm
a little
38.
above
I'm
that.
still not that good.
I don't know. I think you're pretty good to me, but I don't know.
Oh, E was here. E was in Pete's show last time. Hi, E.
Yeah.
Well, I got
Yeah.
some people here. And Redneck's here. Shit, I might as well throw a backing track on and start jamming, right?
Oh, you said E. I thought you said Pete at first. Okay, no.
Oh, E, as in the letter E. And Redneck is here. Long lost Redneck.
Yeah, so I got to
Yeah,
throw.
I'm gonna throw a backing track on. Let's see how that goes.
Got a big crowd here.
That's the biggest I've ever had. All right, where's my phone?
Oh, I know what you're thinking. Oh, has Lucky Auntie gone crazy?
Don't mind the
I just
commercial.
didn't expect both of
Noise.
That was fun.
Yeah, I don't know if Steve might be coming over here from Guitar Universe. He might be on his way over. I just sent him the link.
Oh,
Yeah, he might be on his way over.
The pressure's on them.
Well, I told him that you finally got a piece of equipment. Let me see here. Want to see if he'd like to. Yeah, you can come up on the panel, Steve. Like I said, we're testing some audio issues. It sounds like everything's good. We got a little echo thing, but he knows how to fix it. So other than that, we're tweaking some things over here.
Yeah, when I talk, I got to turn off my echo cancellation. But
yeah, I sent him voice clips on Messenger. This way it's faster. I can tell him quicker. But yeah, I think he's coming over because he goes, want to see if he'd like to come up on panel. So I don't know. Is he doing something? I don't know if he's doing something. I'm trying to get him to come over here up on your panel is what I'm trying to get him to do right now. So I don't know. I didn't know. Maybe they got something scheduled or something and I didn't know about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm waiting to see what he responds right now. He's typing something. I sent him the link.
How's it going, everybody? Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I feel
okay. Now he wants the link. He wants the link now.
Okay.
He wants the StreamYard link now. So okay, he's got it. But let me say he's got it pinned. I'll say he's got it pinned.
It's still pinned, right?
Yeah, it's still pinned.
Ooh, a 2022 Z71 Tahoe. That's nice. I can paste it again.
Yeah, because that's what I got 2 phones. But yeah, I could come in there, grab the link, then go back over and send it to him. But it might be easier for him just to come over here.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't let you comment on my videos. Remember that?
Let me see what he says right now. Okay, now I see he needs a couple minutes. I just doinked him with this. I just hit him up with this, and he's gonna drop what he's doing. Possibly maybe he's eating dinner. I don't know. It's what?
Yeah, no worries. It's 9:16.
Yeah, it's dinner time for you guys, right? Oh wait, he's probably just finishing dinner. Sometimes he works till like 8 o'clock. Because he does.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Ready? Okay.
Right, let's look for the next.
$98 for car insurance. That's what I was paying.
Hey, hey. Did you just boot yourself off?
Yeah, he.
So you
Why
helped him
up so
with
fast?
his audio, but you forgot to help him with StreamYard, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh no. B-side booted himself.
Do I get to just
That was
wait?
funny. He'll figure it. He's gonna figure it out real quick.
Yeah, he should be able to come back in, right?
He's a quick learner, I see.
Hello,
he,
E, and hello,
yeah.
Redneck.
Yeah, he was going to get this $400 piece of equipment, and then luckily it was only on sale for $199. So he grabbed it today, and
Okay, I think if he was shopping at Sweetwater, that was the baby brother to the unit I have, the Boss Gigcaster 5.
possibly, yeah, it was $199. He got it for.
Yeah,
Sorry, I lost myself there.
yeah, that's right. I was just saying to Ted, it's all very well helping him with his audio if you don't help him with his StreamYard. So how you doing, man? You got it? Yeah.
It looks like I got it going. Yeah, I got the Gigcaster 5.
There you go. Good stuff.
I saw it online for 300, and I got to the store and it was 200.
Yeah. Was it Sweetwater?
It was at Guitar Center. I was
Oh,
in the
okay.
neighborhood. But I've been working on it since Saturday when I joined you in Q.
Yeah.
My wife's showing me something. I don't know what she's showing me.
He's got to train his wife how to be a mod next. They can give her a
Oh
wrench.
yeah, I'll let her be a mod.
Yeah, just teach her how to wax rolls and stuff. She'll learn that real fast.
Yeah, for sure.
So the only issue I'm having with the audio is that when I speak, I have to turn the echo cancellation off.
Well, and you should turn it off for playing as well. Like I don't have it on at all.
Or I mean, I have to turn it on when I speak.
Oh, okay. So you're actually getting an echo.
Yeah.
That's what Ted said.
Okay, so all right, let me hear it.
Okay. Turning it off. How about now? Echo?
Echo.
No. Oh, Ted's got an echo.
I got an echo.
And I've got an echo, but you don't.
That's the only thing. The only problem we've hit so far.
Okay.
I don't need
Just-
to talk. I
just-
have to just play.
Well, here's the thing. So in the bottom of your screen, as you're the host, you've got a picture of all of us with the three little dots in the corner, right?
Correct.
Okay, click on that, and then you'll have mic settings.
Okay. On whose? Myself?
On well, because it's only Ted and myself who are echoing. You're not.
Oh, okay.
So have a look at the settings in there and what.
Echo cancellation is on. Ted.
Okay, turn it off and see what happens.
Okay.
Uno dos. Okay, I have a much shorter echo now. Ted, you got an echo?
Echo.
Yeah.
Still got it.
Weird.
But at least he can fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn it back on.
Yeah, for sure. So you just got to kind of ride that.
And then now it's good, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Look at E down there causing trouble.
These are my crew. These are the guys that I met in the Pete Metal Show stream,
Oh, okay.
along with my wife. I didn't meet her there though.
So your wife's in here?
Yeah, my wife is Coffee Life.
Coffee Life.
Excuse me. So is that what you're using the Boss Gigcaster as well?
I got the
The
8. Yeah.
Okay.
And the only reason I got the 8 was just so that I knew that I had enough inputs for stereo guitar, plus guitar synth, plus the Bluetooth
Now, are you
thing and
using the
everything.
onboard tones or no?
Nope.
Okay.
But that
I am.
sheer bloody laziness, just purely because I tried them and it's like, oh, it's a GT1000, sounds fine, but I already have my Ampero set up, so it's just
Oh, yeah, Vampiro.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I pulled out the Headrush gig board last night.
Mm-hmm.
That thing works. I got a lot
Yeah.
of options, but that's what I'm using.
Exactly. Well, and that's the thing. Like, so I can use the I've got a couple of different Amperos, so I could use those. I use the Ampero 2, the Stomp one, for just because it's a smaller footprint for on the desk kind of thing. And I'm just running that balanced stereo into the Gigcaster 8 with the channels paired, like into a proper stereo pair. It's an option on the inputs. It's in the menu. It's super easy.
Now, when you're running a backing track, does the host have to run the backing track, or how does that work?
No, like you could run a backing track and I could play over it, and the audience wouldn't
And
know
vice
that
versa?
there's yeah. So like when you see Q and I play together, I'm usually hosting the backing track, just purely because I've got the Bluetooth input, which he doesn't, so I can
Right.
just play them off of my phone.
Yeah,
And then
I
we've
discovered
we've
that
got
today.
more
That's
we
awesome.
got more control over levels and everything, right? So
Right.
whereas if he does it through YouTube, like presenting it from YouTube, there's limited gain in terms of getting the audio up.
And how is it coming through with no latency like that? Everybody can jam on the same track. That's crazy to me.
Well, here's the thing: it's a bit smoke and mirrors from the point of view that we're not trying to play together.
Right.
If we wanted to play together, we would actually have to count in, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if one of us wants to try and play a harmony line with what we're watching on the screen, we got to be sort of ahead of it, and then it sounds in sync.
Hey, goodbye, Redneck. Thanks for coming.
Redneck.
Redneck had disappeared for a while. We thought he went to jail.
That was the first option you thought of?
Yeah.
Did he get run over? No. Did he go to jail? Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Well,
Guantanamo.
you want to try
kind of.
putting a backing track on?
Sure, let's give it a whirl.
Should I take the echo cancellation off, correct?
When you're playing, I would think so. Yes, because
Okay.
I think if you play right now, it'll have that whooshy underwater
Right. So when I
filtered
play, I take
thing.
it off.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when I speak, I put it on.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's here to hear me speak.
I wanted to hear you speak, so I knew how this was all
Okay.
going.
I'm flattered.
Don't be. But anyway, yeah. So you put it back on. I'm hearing the echo again. What kind of track do you want, dude?
Anything.
Like just rock or what floats your boat, sir?
He loves Billy Vanilli, so
Oh, I know
I'm
that.
afraid of Major too.
What was that?
I'm afraid of Major too.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go for one of the ones that Ted likes then. Here we go. I actually downloaded those ones, Ted.
that
Even though-
one that I love, my new favorite. I still
Even though
gotta go.
it's why isn't it in my downloads? What the F? Well, anyway, it's more recently in my history. Anyway, here we go. So at least I know what it's called now.
It's got these real deep ones. They're kind of like almost like ballads, Pink Floyd ballads. You know?
Stop using that word. Pink Floyd is boring. We don't do Pink Floyd backing.
Be down there dancing, dance dancing.
God, I watch a lot of crap in a day. I use YouTube like radio. Like when I'm working at my bench, I just start YouTube playing with the autoplay feature, and it's just noise in the background. I don't care what it plays.
Put mine on speakerphone to see if it's any better.
Mhm.
No, that didn't fix it.
All right, let's do some E minor then, shall we?
Cool.
Oh, actually, I think it's this one. This A minor one is the one that Ted likes. All right, so let's just get a level, see where you're at. Okay, you need to come up quite a bit. And are you still using the PC? Yeah, so click on that speaker icon in the bottom right and go to the audio settings and turn that output right up. Like 95 is a good level usually. And then you can use your faders on the Gigcaster better. All right, let's play the track and see how you sound. Here we go. Say what? The price? Yeah. So this is A minor, and it's always Aeolian. Did he boot himself off again? Is he like Quentin? Is he like Quentin? He's not allowed to touch buttons.
Yeah, used to it.
There we go.
My guitar is way louder than the
Your guitar's loud?
track. Yeah.
Okay, play so I can hear it. It can come down a little bit, yeah. Up a bit, split difference there.
So much so that I can't hear myself. I can't hear them. I can't hear
You're very low from what I'm hearing. I can hear you, but you. That sounds better. Go for it. A bit more. You can still come up a bit. So like if you look at the master level on your Gigcaster, I have mine like kind of almost bouncing at the red, kind of like just almost maxed out. I've got it at like plus 5 dB kind of thing.
Mine's maxed out
Okay.
on the Dreamcast.
So play and see what the little VU does. Now that sounds you've got echo cancellation on. So how's the mix sound from your side? And he's back. So that's a better level. So how does it sound in your phone, Steve? So like, do you feel like you've got a decent mix from your end? Okay, because out here it's low, and it's kind of got that echo cancellation, and I'm noticing that my voice is echoing. There's something we could try. You want me to set up a StreamYard and then send you the link and bring you in where I've got control of the stuff? Let me shut that up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Just because I'm going back and forth, because when I speak, I have to change my echo cancellation.
Exactly. So I'm thinking it'll free you up to kind of play a bit more and get some levels.
I have this side button on my mouse, which keeps clicking me out.
Oh, okay. I'm with you. So, yeah, let me set one up, and I'll send you guys a link.
All right.
I will
Thanks,
disappear.
guys, for coming to my thing. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. No, well, let's figure this out, because if I can goof around with some settings and get it working, then you'll know how to set yours up.
Yeah, that would help them.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to drop out of this, and I'll set up another one.
Cool, guys.
Yeah, we
I'm
got
gonna
to drop the Guitar Universe link for everybody.
Yeah, you guys wait for the link and go to that and subscribe.
Yeah, you're gonna need that Guitar Universe link.
I think I dialed in my guitar stuff, though. I don't really care about me talking so much, but so I can dial in my level, and then I can. The trouble was that the backing track was super low in my ear, so I can dial in my level, and then I can. Babe, turn that shit off. The trouble was that the backing track was super low. I turn the volume
Yeah.
down.
Like Steve says, you'll be able to figure out a lot more stuff once you don't have to worry about, being a quarterback. If Steve can be the quarterback, it will help you figure out a bunch of stuff, and he can teach you how to do all the settings. And then you just tweak it. It'll be, because it is just a learning process. You have to do it a couple times, and then you get used to it.
See, they're all plotting to fuck with me while I'm on my stream right now.
I know.
They sent my wife in to come, what is it? Whisper in my ear and then snap my headphones.
Yeah, Account Email's a mod, right? Yeah, he's a mod, so he could drop, if he can get that link, Guitar Universe, drop the link that way when Steve fires it up.
I can't assign mods from StreamYard.
Yeah, I'd rather have Steve do a link. I mean, I could easily do it, but I would rather have Steve do it, because this way he could teach you everything he knows right now, and you get it done right the first time.
Right. Oh, somebody's pissing off the dogs right now. Look what I bought. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I bought these lights.
No. Hey, Steve. Huh?
I've sent you a link for the
Okay.
one to decide to log into. I don't know. I don't have them on here.
Okay, yeah, because we're going to have the mod drop the link to the channel, I guess.
Account, this is you. You got to drop the link.
So I should just set it out privately.
Okay.
I mean, I can make it public if he wants. Like, there's other people.
Yeah, I don't think he's got any trolls yet. So, I mean, we could make it public, because, I mean, I haven't seen any troll attacks on your end either. We've actually had good luck with no trolls lately. Just to make it easier for everybody to access it.
two YouTube channels then.
Okay, yeah, that'd be good. That way, he said we haven't had troll attacks in a while, so hopefully we'll have good luck still and not
So
have any.
do you want me
So
to?
I'm just going to go live and wait for you guys to show up.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. See you over there.
It's live on that link that I sent.
Okay.
So what do I do?
Okay. Yeah, I've got two phones, so I could always hop over with this phone too.
So I need to sign out of this, right?
I'll hang up and wait for you guys to appear.
Okay.
All righty?
Okay. All right. So he hung up on Messenger with me.
Okay, and then we'll drop the link, and then we'll sign out once everybody.
We bounce out of this program I'm in over here so we can do it. Okay, see, I have the StreamYard link right here. But I think we should just wait for him to go live. Yeah, so probably going to be a mod to drop links and stuff. So I can't even post the link in there.
Oh, let me make you a mod. I'll open it on YouTube as well.
Yeah, because I have the link here, but yeah, unless you're a mod, you can't be dropping links. That's the problem. See if he fired up yet. So I guess you'd have to end this.
Say something.
Okay, yeah, he even called it D-Side Test. He even named it after you. Look at that. We got Steve Brand's channel and Guitar Universe is it says D-Side Test. So it's right there. It's fired up already. I'm looking at it right here, right now. You see it too?
And then let me
yeah, the stream is active right now.
Okay, I just need the link. So I have to sign out of my stream. And I wanted to give everybody
the audio's low.
But
Hold
now,
on. Okay,
you're a moderator now. You're a moderator, so you can put the link in.
Yeah, my audio's off. My audio goes out of whack when he calls me on Messenger. It messes up your settings and your StreamYard volume when somebody calls you on Messenger.
Okay, well, I can, since
Now
I'm in
I hear
my
you.
browser.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you before, but yeah, I have the access to links. And also, you see the link where he set up, it says D-Side Test. You set up to receive all the notifications from his channel. He's waiting on us.
Yeah, I see it. But how do I get in via StreamYard? Just go into his thing?
Like I said, I've got the link here, but yeah, we could go in that way, and then the link's there.
Yeah.
We have to end this, but that's the problem. Is like everybody in the chat, they don't know where to go.
I'm going to link them right now. Everybody in chat, here's the link. And paste.
So I'm saying we got to make sure everybody's good to go in the chat, and then you end this, then we hop over there.
Okay.
Hopefully we get you up and running tonight.
To end in 10, 9, 7, 6, 5,
Yeah, there it is.
4, 3, 2, 1. Ending.